Okay, this last video is just going to show you what the student experience looks like in Edgenuity. They're going to click login and obviously click students, and then they're going to put in their login information and log in. So I've logged in as Abraham Lincoln. And you'll see that all of their courses are listed here on the left. There are some announcements, and you can look up my course info and things like that. But if you click on the U.S. History Test course, it brings me up to this screen. You can see I have 100% so far, or Abraham Lincoln does, but has only completed 0.4% of the course. So basically I've just taken one quiz and scored 100 on it. So that's where the current grade is and where the target completion is. However, I've got a lot of coursework left to go. You can click on course map, and that will show the student where they are in the upcoming units. So there's all the stuff that they still need to do. You can see where the standards, if they really care to look at which standards there are, that's all on there as well. So when the student actually logs in or goes to log in, they see this, they just simply click next activity. And that will take them to where they need to go. Okay, the next activity for me is about American Indians on a closing frontier, and my teacher should pop up.
Ms. Mirzai, welcome to our discussion of American Indians on a closing
So one piece
frontier.
too that is nice
now take a look at the
is if a student did forget their headphones or has a hearing impairment, you can click on closed captions and it will play a transcript.
On the screen in front of you. This photo was taken in Pine Ridge, South Dakota, and it shows a group of Sioux American Indians and their
So it's useful. There's obviously, you can change the volume. There's all kinds of different stuff you can do, and it will not let the students progress through. Okay, they do have to watch at least some of the video before it will progress
This photo
on,
was taken in Pine
based on the
South
settings
Dakota,
that you
and it shows a group of
set.
Sioux American Indians in their traditional dress. Well, in this lesson, you'll learn how American Indians
it will take the students to the quiz
this
eventually, and then eventually a test, and the students must score whatever that threshold you set is on the actual test. Okay, there are some notes over here. If you click the plus, you can take notes over here and save them. You can also click on a glossary to look at different words that are coming up, and then a transcript. If you don't like the closed captioning, you can look at the actual transcript on this side. Okay. There is also the availability for all of this content to be translated into different languages. So if a student is listed as an ELL, there will be a button right up at the top that says translate. They can click on that translate button and the transcript over here will show up in their home language. And it is done by a professional translator. It is not done by like a Google Translate or anything like that. So it's actually an accurate and good translation. So that's what the student experience looks like. Obviously, it's varied based on the lesson and as they go through it. But in a nutshell, that's what that looks like. If you have any questions, please send me an email. And thank you for paying attention to these videos.